Yo, oh, wait, I didn't hit the thing. Yo, what's going on? Okay, yeah, I'm messing around with all my buttons. All
And I'm not hearing you. What happened here?
You don't hear me?
Now I do.
Oh, good. What's going on, my brother?
Out here in the Midwest, we are freezing our asses off. How about you?
We're not freezing, but
Okay.
we're having a good time, you know?
Oh, it's still a good time. It's just we're suited up.
Yep. Yes, we are, and we are smoking up, and we're talking about smoke shops today. Super exciting. You let me know if the music is too loud, my man.
I'll do that.
I want to talk to you about this new toy I got.
Oh, you got a new toy, eh?
Yeah, look at this thing. Let me Hey, real quick. You see that button that says mute on the bottom?
I do.
Do you see the little arrow that's there?
I do.
Did you put on your noise suppression?
I did not.
Check it out.
Let's see. Is there noise suppression on here? I don't see anything of that sort. It says echo cancellation's already activated, so.
Okay, you should be fine then. But yeah, this is my new toy. Got it from Lifted Smoke Shop. Sorry, my bed's kind of a mess. But it's a little gravity bong. And we're about to get fucking toasted off this motherfucker.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, the fuck I am.
That's a guarantee.
I mean, we're having a good time today. I'm feeling really good. There's a lot of stuff happening, but how's your week, man? You went on a little trip last week?
Ooh, yeah, okay, yeah. I went to Detroit, and actually my friends in Detroit have one of those, so that's cool that you got one. Tried it out. Great time in Detroit, other than getting sick from probably eating too much. It's just too much of a good thing. But yeah, lots of smoke up there, lots of dispensaries, got a couple of free eights from going up there and signing up and stuff like that. It was fun. Went to the Detroit Museum, the aquarium.
Okay.
And the greenhouse. That's the place I took that picture for you that had the Sanchezia plants and stuff.
Oh,
yeah. The greenhouse.
So you said that to me. I was like, the Sanchezia plant.
Yeah. That was at the greenhouse. Beautiful. That was probably the funnest part because it wasn't so packed. The green aquarium, that place, oh, you didn't move for like 5 minutes and you just stared at the same fish and that poor fish.
Oh shit!
Staring back at you.
Where's my bud at? Where's my bud at?
Where is it? Yeah, it was a good time. I suggest if you're in the Michigan area and you're in Detroit, to go check out the aquarium there. It was over on Belle Island, or Belle Isle, I should say. It's the Belle Isle Aquarium.
That's really cool, and I like knowing that, you know, because a lot of people, when they talk about Detroit, they're not very happy, right?
So yeah, and you don't know what's going on down there. Yeah, what goes on, and you know, I'm getting older, so my tastes have changed, and just it's cold, and you want to do something inside, so that's a good place to go. Is just museums and shit.
That's good. I do like a good museum. I've been to practically every single one in New York with the.
You get good ones.
Yeah, well, we got the MoMA, we got the Museum of Natural History, we got some really nice ones. We got some we got ones that are in the conversation, you know?
Yep. That thing flew away from you, didn't it?
I mean, everything is like, I'm going off the cuff today, you know?
Off the cuff.
Uh-oh. Holy shit, look at this thing.
Boy, I should have brought over what I got from work. That's a good bud right there.
This is a beautiful one we got at the moment. We're
I
doing
think
it's a nice little lunchtime smoke session, right?
I think I got gelato from work. We get a free eighth every day or every week from work. So that's nice.
Really?
Yep.
Hey,
Hola.
what's going on, Cobalis? You doing anything? You busy? We're over here just having a conversation about smoke shops.
Smoke shops.
Because myself and Cobalis
Mm-hmm.
went to an opening,
Okay.
which actually for the brand Lifted.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually their bong. And so I mean smoke shops are so good.
That's the brand, or they just put their brand on it?
Yep. Tells you it's too early for his shenanigans. Man, it's too early. Oh man. So yeah, so Detroit has museums. You had a good time.
Yep.
How was the weed up there? How was the weed culture?
Let's see. Well, my friends that I hung out with up there, they're what I would say master stoners. They're up there with me. They've been smoking for a long time.
Yeah.
But I found that I was still kind of smoking them under the table a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. They've dwindled down a little bit. I have to say I had too, but I guess I still am a reigning champ for keeping it going. I don't think they're used to the pens and vape pens and shit like that, because I was hitting that quite often in between
Yeah.
stuff. But it was all good stuff. The stuff up there was great. I brought a lot of stuff.
They have it's legal over there, right?
Correct.
So you guys have like legit dispensaries and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, there's in Detroit. You could just drive down the road and there's like one every other 2 buildings.
Okay.
Like the one I stopped at. The one I stopped at, I was surprised to see up there because there's a green farm in my town, but there's green farms up in Detroit. There's jars up in Detroit. There's a couple other ones, but those 2 specifically, they have stores down where I'm at as well.
Yeah.
So they're all over now in Michigan, man. I mean, you drive down the highway, you're gonna see signs for it and stuff. It's really weird to see that stuff. Being a kid from the 90s and being told that stuff's illegal and you'll never see it legalized, and here we are driving down highways looking at signs for weed.
All the weed too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's fucking smoke this shit, dude.
Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. Whew. Lifted is right. Ground control to Major Tom. Turn your gravity bong in. Oh my dear God. So I'll be narrating for the rest of the show. I'll do this like a National Geographic. Notice how John takes in deep hits. Can he do it all in one fell swoop? We shall see.
I absolutely fucking could.
He could, but should he? We shall see.
Why don't you take that one, Showbridge, real quick?
Okay. Oh, I'll just do this. I'll pretend it's a huge ass gravity bong in my face. The many ways of ingesting marijuana.
Do you see the question up on the screen, Stro?
Oh, good question, my friend. Actually, we'll never have to worry about that really because when the market gets flooded, certain companies just can't make enough and they just go away. And I've seen that happen already. Uh, just within the last few years, like when COVID hit, they were doing pretty good. All the dispensaries were doing pretty good. And then after that died down, I started seeing certain ones close down. Certain ones had issues with their licensing, so they closed down for a while and came back. There's all sorts of things that can happen with that, but right now, I don't see there where I'm at. There's not too many dispensaries. I think we have 3, so it's kind of nice because you can have the choice of shopping between the 3 and seeing who's got the deals for the week because they all do deals now. That's how they stay afloat. Back in the day, you were paying $220 for a ounce still when stuff first got legalized here, and you can get an ounce now of the same quality for probably around 80 or 60. So the market's gone down a lot. Everybody in the industry can feel it a little bit.
Fuck me.
In the farming industry where I'm at, prices have gone down quite a bit. So they're not making as much money as they used to. So the pinch is here now. The pinch is here now, and you might start seeing stores where you're at close down certain ones. You might still see new ones pop up too. It's just a matter of who's got the money to back it up and stay afloat.
One last hit.
Yep. Oh, you got clear all it, puppy dog. It's an interesting industry, I'll say that. It's not like any others. So if you're in this industry working and you get buttered about things, you got to remember it's not like anything else. Sure, you can pull knowledge from like greenhouse work and stuff like that, but weed's treated more like a food, I guess, in the industry, as far as like the regulations go and whatnot. Just like they tell that fat kid at dinner, you don't have to eat it all one sitting. You don't have to smoke it all one shot. True, but that helps me practice narrating. So while he's hitting all that, I can talk and, I think he's got it down. Oh, you better not. Nah, he would have done it already. Midnight says, I bet he'll throw up. I say that's within the first 5 seconds.
Oh, shit. Woo!
Yeah, you go, Michael. You better moonwalk after that.
This is, I mean, I wish I could.
You need a Pop-Tart after that?
Oh, fuck off. Not any with good pricing, and apparently they want to increase the taxes on weed, which will boost the prices even more. I'm calling it now 90 for an 8-2. I mean, we're steadily reaching that point, are we not? So this is why dispensaries like Lifted need to exist, because you're going into places like this paying $30. You're paying what local California people are paying for their weed in their local shops. So why can't we have that? Why is it that we're paying tooth and fucking nail for our fucking weed out here? It's insane. And we have Air Dispensary. There's Zen Leaf, Plantabis, cookies, which cookies is crazy fucking expensive as it is.
Yeah. What's the income tax on that out there? I think ours is 6. I think that's a lot of reason we have like Ohio and Illinois who are legal, or excuse me, not Ohio just became legal, but you have people from Indiana, Illinois coming to Michigan still.
It's
buying it.
It's 6.6% out here.
That ain't bad. That's just the sales tax, right?
Yeah, it is about $5 to $6 in tax. Lifted is
Okay.
holding it down with the prices because they know the community and their residents can't afford regularly. And
Uh,
that's the thing. I was just saying this to my wife.
that's
There
true.
should be no reason why we are busting our asses just to get an eighth of weed.
Well,
Yeah,
that's where
the Illinois taxes you the shit, so nothing new. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
New York and New Jersey. It's fucking it's crazy, to be honest
Well,
with you.
what's the growing situation out with you guys? Because we
We
can
can't
grow here.
we can't grow here yet.
Now, companies back in the day, I'm going to say when I first worked at that first weed farm that I worked at, they
Yeah.
were pushing legislation to make it so that you could only grow 6 plants instead of 12. And I don't know if that ever went through, but say
Yeah.
it did. Say it
I mean,
did. Well, now
I mean,
Michigan people can only grow 6 plants, but
it's
still we
it's
can
kind
grow 6 plants,
it's kind of crazy because you could go across the river to Staten Island, right?
right?
And you could grow your weed there. You could move literally right across the river from where I am. And but anything that happens
Borders.
in New York, New Jersey usually follows. But the
Yeah.
problem with that is that when is it going to happen? There's so much.
Lollygagging.
I just want to grow my own shit. That's it. I got a nice backyard for it. I'll probably have a bunch of fucking kids stealing my fucking shit like that, like what they were doing in The Office in that one episode when the kids were stealing Dwight's hemp and all that.
You could be surprised too, because a lot of people think that, and then you're allowed to, and then they don't. They do their own shit, and they
Yeah.
get. And that's one of the reasons that that needs to go, is so you don't have to worry about theft. That's one thing up here you don't see. Other than I will say this: when a dispensary first opens, they are more likely to get robbed within the first year.
That happens a lot too. Cookies and
And then
Harris.
they beef up their security after that, and then everything's okay. But they'll get like robbed once or twice, and we usually within a week.
Cookies and Harrison is selling 0.1 gram from a brand called New Jersey Grown, and I'm pretty sure that's a pre-roll too. And pre-rolls are good.
Yeah.
Do it like we all used to illegally. I mean, it's hard, that's an interesting conversation too, because illegally with the state, especially with the state of New Jersey, with its increasing changing of laws to make it better for cannabis enthusiasts here,
Mm-hmm.
they keep on holding things back, and that's the annoying part. And
There's a backlash.
that's why there's still people growing. That's why there's still people, selling from their homes. It's still happening.
I see a backlash starting already here in Michigan. So like it's legal, right?
Did you hear now in New Jersey they want to pass a law saying that if you have marijuana not bought from a dispensary, you can get a ticket or locked up? There's a lot of perspectives about that.
It's old school.
Because one, there are a lot of people who are working hard to keep their money going, right? Now, after witnessing what I witnessed last weekend at this dispensary opening, it showed me that you work hard enough and you do your research,
Yeah.
you will get your license,
Yeah. It's persistence too, because states are awful about it. And it's intentional on certain parts.
Yeah, and
you got the money, you can wait.
Yeah, now
And part
do
of that's
do I think it's a little excessive? Yes, I do. I do think it's pretty excessive. But there are a lot of people who are selling fake weed out there too. I'm going to say it.
I just found out about that. That's new to me. I've been reading up about the Delta
Yeah.
A.
A lot of corner stores are out here selling fake weed.
CBD stuff is very. You got to watch that stuff.
Yeah, I really don't like. I'm not really trying to put down my corner store because I like the guys a lot, but they're always offering me these edibles and these you know, these packages of weed. And I'm just like, that's not weed, dude. Like, that's not weed. I'm not smoking that. You
It's
know,
been
and
terped. It's been terped to hell.
yeah, and I mean THCA. I will take if it's comes in a liquid form or in a wax form of some sort. I'll take that because THCA once it burns, it turns to THC. But when it comes to stuff that's not like Delta 8 or CBD or HHC or anything that's not Delta 9.
BBN, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I won't smoke it, and I don't think anybody else should unless they need it for whatever reason that they're getting it for. You know, like CBD has its own health benefits, HHC has its own health benefits. You know, and some of those things don't even have THC in it, so you could smoke some of that stuff, get your back feeling right, and then
I like how we stay informed. You know, the whole persona with stoners is they don't give a shit and da 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 da. But we're still learning. You know, that's the thing. Is yeah, we're having fun, but we're recognizing what's giving us fun and what isn't. I guess.
Yep.
It's
yeah. I tried Delta 8, man. That high makes you feel like a robot. I don't know if I would call that a high though. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know if I would call that a high. And and that's but it's a real thing that's happening. There is fake weed out there.
I've had it.
I would, I have my own personal contacts for weed. I'll go to Lifted. There's a group of people I know that are working on the process of opening up a dispensary. I work with them. There is a lot of options out there for people to be able to get their shops open and to be able to make the prices like a dispensary like Lifted does. Because I bet you money that the group of people who run Lifted took the time to research, and I bet you money.
And you have to.
Now I know that they travel because friends of mine, Buds or us, met them in Colorado, right?
Yeah.
So that's one thing, and they're all from New Jersey, so that's crazy. But that to me tells me that they travel. So that's if they've gone that far, then they've definitely gone to California or a legal state where they did the research where people are getting $10 pre-rolls, $25 eighths. The local prices that people should be getting in a state that has legalized cannabis.
70s prices, I would say. That's what the going rate's been when I remember. Like K2. Yeah, K2. I remember when we were in the military, they were so scared of that shit. They were pushing that stuff on. Don't do that stuff. Oh my God.
I'll take a bog hit suit. I'm coming down real quick. If you're in Jersey City West Side, go to Legacy 2 Lifted. And it's with the I, not with the Y. Legacy to Lifted. It's a great place. Great prices. We're gonna take oh man. What's the best smoke shop you've ever been to, or the nicest one?
Well, that's hard to say because I've been to a lot. I would probably go with my first experience of going to a dispensary as being the best one because it was like just not knowing, feeling awkward. What do I do? There's a whole process of going in, giving them your ID. You're not going right into the bud place. You're going into a secured area first. But the first place I went to was a place closer towards Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
It was called Breedsville Provision Center.
Breedsville? Were they
Breedsville. It's a dinky little town. It's like a village, I guess.
Are they doing a lot of breeding there?
I'll tell you that much. But no, they've really brought their shop together. They've been around a very long time. They were always cool. The place was owned by this old man in his like 70s or 80s. He was always at the shop. I always talked to him. They were good people. Their prices were high back then, but I think that was just the way it was because that was when things were just starting. So you were paying $200-$300 to get an ounce back then.
Yeah.
And now, like I said, the market's so saturated, you can get stuff for like 60 or 80 bucks.
Don't mind me. I'm just getting stoned.
Oh, yeah. Has quality gone down? Sure. Quality's gone up too. It's just I think at this point, if you've been doing this for a while, you've found kind of what works for you. And you stick with that, and maybe once in a while you branch out. And then for new people, they're just overcome if you go through a dispensary that's fully stocked.
Yep.
It's just so many different styles of packaging. They're coming at you with questions like, what do you prefer, sativa, indica? Do you like edibles? And you're sitting there like, I don't know. I'm an old school smoker.
Like, you're asking me way too much.
Yeah.
What's going on, Crispy?
So there's levels.
Woo!
It's its own unique market. I will keep saying that. It's regulated like a food, but it's not a food. All right, here he goes. He's going for the gold. Can he do it? There's 110. It seems to be a smooth hit. He goes for the second 10. Oh, he's feeling it now in his lungs, you can imagine. Oh, that was a good one. The judges are going to give him high marks for that. Clear it out. Yes, clear it out. Oh, the laugh will give him a couple more points. That's always good with the audience. They love that. Oh, you can see Australia in the corner getting jealous of how long he's holding it in. This might be the Guinness World Records as well as the Olympics, my good friend. Good God, how many hits can you get out of that thing? Do you have a wheelbarrow hooked up to that thing? Just full of weed, and it just chisels its way down.
Oh, man. This is what happens when you give two veterans a bog.
He's going to sleep like a baby tonight.
Oh, shit.
Maybe this new afternoon. Oh. This yak is brought to you by American something. Yes, America. We don't yak. Or do we? And that's why, people,
I didn't, but I might.
I'm old school. I'm a Bud Light guy. You give me some flour and a fat piece, no problem. You won't see me convulsing. You won't see me yakking. You won't see me. You won't see me glitch out. Yeah. No glitching on my side. None whatsoever.
Damn.
Yeah. And we are back.
What's going on, Bear? My brother. Crispin 79. Oh, boy. Coming through with the 100 cheers.
How's your Saturday?
Holy shit. Fuck me.
You just tried to.
Dude, that thing, when it hits the dabs, holy shit. Wowzers.
How many of me do you see right now? How many of me do you see?
Bear, how warm is it by you, dude? It's fucking 63 degrees here in New Jersey right now.
It
This
is not
is
that.
insane.
You should have windows open with birds flying in, going tweet, 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 tweet. You should
40,
have eyes out on your windowsill.
42. Look at this. Look at this. It's not going to show it.
I barely see it. I see a happy face or something.
It's fucking 63 degrees here in New Jersey right now. It's fucking insane. I should probably be smoking outside, right?
Yeah. I am, sort of.
Well, you're in a garage, so
Yeah.
you're like in out.
I'm in out with a space heater going. Because winter doesn't stop in the Midwest in March. It stops in May. Oh, yeah. Pack a punch. You're gonna have to make a scale every time you do that, and we do a show of how lifted you really are at that point. Just like a little scale, and then by the end of the show, the scale will be.
I'm on I'm on Kepler 458b, whatever the fuck that planet's called at the moment.
Bleep blurp bleep blurp blurp bleep blurp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crowd control. This is Major Tom. No, we're having a good time. How's everybody feeling?
It is Saturday. Get your high on. You high on?
Yeah, maybe we should take some calls. Should we take some calls?
Casey Kasem, you are on the air. Yes, caller, you're on the air. What is your confession?
I mean, I tested it and it works. Dude, I'm fucking ripped right now, man. This is great. This is how you start the fucking afternoon. This is how you fucking start the afternoon. We're feeling good. We're feeling great. We're looking good. We're looking great.
I'm looking warm. I'm feeling warm.
We got our mini skirts towed up. We got our sunglasses fitting just right. I mean, we're not too far away from the summer, my man.
Oh God, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. It needs to happen soon. Soon. I need to get seeding starting shortly, actually, since we're on topics of such.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I should get seeding going because last year my seeds did not do good at all. They grew a little bit and then they died. But I started way too late. I think I started tail end of May.
Yeah.
Maybe even June. Not good.
Interessante, man. Interessante. So let's see if we can try to get some calls in here.
All right.
Let's see if you want to do a call. If you want to make a phone call, you want to call into the studio here today, just call that number 732-698-8285. We'll keep this open for a little bit, and then we'll be getting into our closing statements. You know, all the good stuff. Man, I really do fucking feel great right now.
I bet you do.
I'm somewhere that's not here.
Well, the thing I notice, and we got really good cameras nowadays, is that you're not red-eyed. So even after all that smoking or all that coughing, you're not. You're pretty clear-eyed. Yeah. You don't look red-eyed to me, man. That's a good rip. When you
I'm still capable to do shit.
Yeah, because when you're blown out and your eyes are red, you're gonna have to like sit back in your chair for a half an hour, and that's no good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fucking. it's just, here's the thing: a lot of people are not able to handle their fucking weed sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a no. If you can't handle your weed, you probably should be. You need to learn your tolerance.
Yep. Your tolerance. I actually had a girl at work bring this up yesterday. She was telling me how much she spends on weed still, and we are a legal state. She said she spends $250 on weed a week, and I looked at her and I'm like, "You need to cut down or grow your own, girl, or whatever you're doing." Or that's too much. I can understand that when back in the day, like the 2000s, yeah, you could spend 250 a week. You could totally.
Oh,
Nowadays, maybe she's getting really killer shit, but there's no reason for that.
yeah, I agree. I ain't smoked in over 12 years. I bet I would be passed out. You sure as fuck would.
Yeah,
You'd
you
be
would.
passed out.
1 milligram, you'd be sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, what would make you pass out?
Me?
Yeah.
The cocktail I've found to do it now when I desperately I know I need
Oh,
to
the
sleep.
cocktail.
The cocktail. It's just a bowl full of flour, and then I'll put some dab or something on top of it. That will definitely guarantee that I will sleep that night. Edibles are good. I'll take an edible if I want to slowly. If I already know that I'm tired, I'll take one of those for insurance purposes, and I'll definitely have a good, smooth, no waking up sleep.
Okay. Well, how about is there a specific strain that you smoke that will help you go to sleep?
No, I think in my head it's basically the psychological part is it's all the same to me as long as I'm getting the weed. Maybe the sativa and indica is a difference, but otherwise, like if I got a wedding cake and something kush, I don't in my head don't recognize a difference. It's all gonna put me to sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll notice the taste or the smoke of it, and I have like brands that that I really like.
Well, let me tell you about GMO cookies.
Okay.
It's a very strong plant, very strong strain. In fact,
Let me guess. It's a cross between GMO and Girl Scout cookies.
I don't know if it's a cross strain.
It sounds like
I
it.
do know. So this is a. Mike, I'm pretty sure this is like a. I'm pretty sure this is like an indica, but
Okay.
it's a nighttime flower. It smells like garlic, mushroom, and onion, right?
Yeah. Yep.
You open it, you smell like you want to eat it. I mean, I guess you could eat weed, right? But don't do that.
GMO has always been a go-to for me because that's a good, strong one. You will definitely feel that one.
You will definitely go to sleep with this strain, and this is actually made by Elion.
Okay.
Which is I believe he is in Newfield, New Jersey. The factory that creates this strain here, and I mean, dude, all the this is what I like about the packaging now. It tells you everything, right?
Yeah. Activation time, what kind it is, THCAs.
Package information. Harvest date December 27th of last year. So this is a fresh plant. Expiration date June 27th of this year. It talks about there's a lot. There's 3% total terpenes in this bad boy. I mean, this is just a good strain.
Look how far we've come.
I know, and not. I mean, this is literally my melatonin right here.
Yeah, yeah. It's better than melatonin because you're not supposed to have that much melatonin. I used to take melatonin pills all the time to sleep.
Yeah,
and it worked for a while for me. They worked better for me than most people would. Like most people would take them and they don't even try them after 2 days. I kept doing it and I'd find they'd work, but then like after years of using them, nah.
I mean, it works for some people. It doesn't work for others.
And you're not supposed to have that much in your system.
Yep.
You already have it built into your brain making it, so you're not really supposed to have a synthetic version or outside version of it.
That's right, man. All right, so you got any closing thoughts before we get out of here?
As far as dispensaries and stuff that goes like that, you could almost, I don't know if it's an anniversary or not. It feels like one, just because of the way we've been talking about it, like how far it's come, at least in my state and your state.
Yeah, I mean,
There's other ones,
it's a celebration of community, you know, and you can't spell unity without community.
right? I think it's a little more community over by you. I think over here it's still more of that Midwestern kind of farmy. Uh, it's a struggle over here between the mom and pop farms, and there are some over here.
Yeah,
And I work for them. There's a struggle going on over here between them and the bigger, more like industrial kind of like Apple, if you will, industries of the weed that are fighting against them and stuff. So I see that going on.
I do too. Yeah, it's gotten very interesting. It's gotten very interesting over the
I
time.
work for the good side.
Good. I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, we're gonna get out of here for the day. Your lunchtime smoke is over. Everybody, go get your munchies. Go get your pizza. I have a munchie suggestion for you before we go. Get yourself oatmeal cookies.
Okay.
Scrape out the cream if you want. Leave it in. It doesn't matter, right? And what you want to do is put peanut butter and jelly in it instead.
Dude, maybe you should have said that secret. Oh, that sounds yummy.
Well, that's the thing. It used to be sold by Little Debbie.
No shit.
And like they discontinued it for some odd reason, but it was so fucking delicious. So now I just have my wife make it for me.
No shit.
So go give that a shot. Go get yourself an oatmeal cookie from the corner store. Just scrape off that cream. Put the cream. Don't waste the cream. You know, don't waste the food. Use the cream for something else.
Make some apple or some pancakes and throw that on top of it.
Yeah, there you go.
Meal.
There you go.
Meal.
and yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you do. You turn it into the ball like they do with the fucking pancakes at IHOP. They fucking give you a ball of fucking a ball of fat
with a little cinnamon on top.
Yeah,
go down.
Yeah, so I'm holy shit. I mean, go do that.
Go enjoy your Saturday, people. It's a good day.
And guys, make sure you come back later on tonight at 7 p.m. for Bong Rips and Video Games. We're going to be live. It's going to be a fun show. Today we're talking about strains named after games.
Ooh.
Yep.
And that's always evolving too.
Yep. So I mean, come by, come enjoy the show. We're going to have a good time. And yeah, we love you guys. We'll see you later.
Have a good one, y'all.
When there was some cool music.
Dude.